In the weekend, Chelsea was absolutely embarrassing, and I already knew when Brentford scored the first goal that we were not gonna get anything out from this match, and we have a common problem that arises frequently, and that is that we simply cannot break down teams that's sitting deep. We cannot find solutions to those problems. And now we're facing Blackburn Rovers in Carabao Cup, who is a championship side at 12th place. I mean, if we can't beat them, then I will have nothing to say. I mean, you never know. We might be in the championship playing against Blackburn Rovers next year if things goes really bad. No, I'm just kidding. I don't believe that's going to happen. But now in the EFL Cup against Blackburn, I think it's a perfect opportunity to try and change things around now, and that comes from both Pochettino and that the players needs to step up in front of the goal and in the final third, because I believe there is a common problem, and that is that Pochettino, first of all, is not really helping the players out there. When we playing with 3 centre backs now, when Disasi was a right back instead of Malagusto Reece James, that actually meant Madueke was alone versus Brentford defenders many times throughout the game, maybe against 1 or 2 defenders. If he would have had a fullback that assisted him and overlapped and underlapped and next to him, we could have had 2 versus 1, 2 versus 2 situations, and that would have benefited us in the final third. I can understand to a certain extent why Pochettino sometimes want to use 3 centre back, because that allows you to play through the opposition press easier. But I think we already have such a good ball playing centre backs in our team and midfielders that is really good with the ball, that I don't think we need that at the moment. Sure, Manchester City can use it at times with the 3 centre backs, which you can argue as well, but they're playing a very complex, advanced football. We are nowhere near Manchester City at this moment, and that's why I would like to think that Pochettino maybe can simplify it a little bit more for some of our players in this team. And I think we can get goals and be a bigger threat in the final third if he allows us to play with 2 natural fullbacks that assisting the wingers in the final third. And then we come to the second problem. I don't believe we're creating enough clear-cut chances. Sure, we have a few chances here there that is good, but is it enough for Jackson, Sterling and other guys to finish and make the first, second goal into the game? And that also comes from Pochettino, in my opinion, because when you're looking at Manchester City, and one example that they really do when they're trying to break down low blocks is to have 4 or 5 players, even at sometimes 6 players attacking inside the box, and then they're making passes, combinations, trying to get a shot in the box. They may be making, floated, low driven crosses, etc. And I think we can benefit from doing that as well, having more players making runs inside the box, because then the chance is higher you're finding one of those players inside the box, and then we can score from that. When we have got clear-cut chances in games we're playing, it's usually against Arsenal or teams that's coming against us, like Liverpool as well. And I think now Blackburn is a perfect opportunity for Pochettino to really think through, be more brave, be more attacking and offensive, having more players in the final third. We don't need 3 centre backs, and if I'm gonna see that against Blackburn, man, I don't know what I'm gonna say. And when you also listen to Pochettino's press conference, he's also mentioning that we have tons of injuries, which I can definitely understand. I mean, we're having Kunku gone for this whole season now, and he was going to be our superstar player that was going to make the difference. But we cannot only rely on that excuse. Pochettino needs to take matters in his own hands. He needs to reflect in terms of his tactics, instructions, and try to make something difference for the players and help them. And players have to improve themselves. they need to also be clinical when they get the opportunity to shoot. Things is going a little bit better bit by bit, but this is what I think Pochettino should improve at, in my opinion, to change things around. So let's get in then to my predicted lineup against Blackburn. Goal, I have been thinking a little bit. I would like to start Sanchez as well to continue the consistency, but I would like to rest him as well and honestly give Petrovic a chance in goal. Give him a chance now against Blackburn, because realistically, when will he ever get a chance? You don't know what he's going to show you if you give him a chance. And in terms of the backline, Pochettino confirmed that our key player and captain Reece James is back and is ready to start, and I think it's a perfect opportunity for James to start against Blackburn, a championship side, to gain back match fitness, match sharpness even. And then on the left hand side, I would like to see Madsen be giving a chance instead of Cucurella. Let Cucurella having some rest. And what Madsen does different in terms of Cucurella is that he offers you more offensive threat. He is better at overlapping, underlapping. He has a really good shot and eye for passes to find runners behind backlines, etc. Like we saw in pre-season. So give Madsen a chance and a centre-back pairing. If Badiashile is ready now after his injury, give him a chance so he also gain back match sharpness and match fitness, because it's the perfect opportunity now against Blackburn, and play him next to Disasi. I will rest Levi Colwill and Thiago Silva for this game. And in terms of the midfield, by the way, I think I wanna play with a pivot instead of 3 centimeters. So I'm going with Ugochukwu next to a full rested Enzo Fernandez, who definitely can break through low blocks with his dangerous passes. Enzo just got something special in his locker. I want to see him next to a physical defensive midfielder in Ugochukwu that will assist him defensively and help our backline out. And in the number 10 role, I think I want to go with Cole Palmer, because I think he has been on fire lately. Probably our best player in these last 4 matches that he has been playing. So honestly, I just want to continue this momentum. On the right hand side, I would like to give Madueke another chance. He didn't have his best game against Brentford, but which player really had? And I want to give Madueke a chance where he actually has a overlapping and underlapping fullback next to him that assisting him. I think that would just undermine and make it just more easier for Madueke in the final third. He was very close to score a goal against Brentford where he hit the crossbar. So I give him a chance against Blackburn. And on the left hand side, I continue with Raheem the Dream, maybe not the Dream last game, but Raheem the Dream Sterling, because Mudryk is injured and Pochettino confirmed he will be rested for this game. So give him a chance on the left hand side. And what I really like and want to see from Sterling is to continue taking on players. Don't be afraid, we need his 1 versus 1 abilities. I continue with Nicholas Jackson up front, because we need our striker to get a goal and gain some confidence ahead of the game against Tottenham in Monday in Premier League. I think we need to stay a bit more patient with Broja Jackson, even if Washington getting a chance, because as I said, are we necessarily creating enough clear-cut chances for our strikers and forwards? I personally don't think so, especially against low blocks. Of course, he can be more clinical in front of goal, but he's still a very young player. He doesn't have much experience in the top flight football. We have to see James continue playing now. He is our best player, he's our captain, and I pray he won't get injured, because if he's getting injured again, I can't take it anymore. He offers you totally something different in terms of crosses, runs, physicality, dreaming past players. And of course he has a deadly shot when he gets that opportunity, and maybe he can score a long shot from like 30 meters today. I think he's honestly gonna do that. My score prediction is just going to be a simply boring 1-0 with a James banger, because if Pochettino doesn't fix these sort of problems, we're playing with natural fullbacks, we're having more players in box, etc., and players is clinical in front of goal, I think we will always struggle against low block oppositions, even if it's a Blackburn side from Championship. So therefore I'm going with a boring 1-0. Let me know your score prediction in the comments down below. By the way, if you're brand new here on my first video and on this new channel, welcome to Chelsea Explained. If you want to be my first iconic subscriber, then make sure you subscribe and hit that noti bell down below. And surely, as I'm stressing, Reece James will get us a banger of a goal and we're going through to the quarter finals.